Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be here at the ICEED conference to present our research titled Empowering Businesses Through Green Innovation Technology, a Bibliometric Review of Pathways to Sustainable Success. My name is Natalia Kaytirout and I'm from Bina University at Malang. And today I will share insight on how green innovation empowers businesses to navigate environmental challenges and achieve sustainable success. Now that we have set the stage with our research focus, let's delve deeper into the background of our study. In this section, I will outline the key elements that shape our exploration of green innovation and its role in empowering businesses. First, we have the rising environmental demands. As environmental demands rise, businesses face the challenge of addressing these issues while sustaining financial performance, and this balance is crucial for long-term success. Second, let's look at the impact of green innovation. Green innovation plays a significant role by enhancing corporate reputation and supporting sustainable growth, making it essential for competitive advantage. Third, we need to consider research scope and gaps. Our study fills gaps in green innovation research, particularly by exploring broader impact on business empowerment. Fourth, I want to highlight the digital and green innovation synergy, which is the synergy between digital and green technologies remains underexplored but holds great potential for boosting innovation. And finally, the contribution of this review is significant. Through our bibliometric analysis, we identify key trends, patterns, and gaps, offering practical insight to guide future research. Now that we have defined our research objectives, let's look at each one briefly. First one is we aim to clarify empowerment. We will elucidate how green innovation technology empowers businesses to achieve sustainable success, emphasizing its impact in sustainability-focused market. Second, we will identify challenges and opportunities. This involves examining the mechanism, challenges, and opportunities within green innovation, which is essential for effective implementation for sustainable practices. And our goal is to guide future research. We intend to provide actionable insights for practitioners and policymakers, promoting sustainable business practices and identifying areas for further research. Now let's move to our methodology. We adopted a bibliometric analysis approach utilizing the Scopus database to collect data in October 2024. Our comprehensive keyword search included terms like green technology, innovation, business empowerment, sustainability business practices, and others, leading to the retrieval of 3,876 documents. And after filtering, we narrowed our selection to 1,481 documents for further analysis. The selection focused on literature published between 1995 until 2025, and we applied additional keywords limitation including sustainability, environmental technology, green technology innovation, and others to ensure relevance. For data analysis, we use BiblioShiny, our package, which allowed us to derive key outputs such as main information, annual scientific production, average citation per year, word cloud analysis, most relevant source, and source prediction over time. Now let's move on to the key findings from the bibliometric analysis. We identified 6 main results that I'll discuss briefly, each with its own focus. Starting with the first finding on main information, in this slide, we present an overview of the main information in our dataset. Our bibliometric analysis includes 1,481 documents with a focus on keywords such as green technology, innovation, and sustainability. These themes underscore the central role of green technologies promoting sustainable business practices and environmental responsibility. The growing research interest we see here indicates a shift toward integrating technology with sustainability, largely supported by a regulation aimed to fostering green entrepreneurship. Moving to the second finding, here we see the trend of annual scientific production from 1995 until 2025. This graph shows a steady increase in publication with a notable rise after 2010. This growth is likely linked to global sustainability initiatives and increased awareness of climate change. The steady upward trend signifies that green technology is becoming more relevant as a solution for addressing environmental challenges. On this slide, we analyze the average citation per year. There's a consistent rise in citation rates, especially from 2015, highlighting the growing influence of green technology research. The peak in 2018 suggests the publication of foundational studies that have shaped subsequent research. The importance of green innovation in solving environmental issues in both academic and industrial contexts. This slide presents a word cloud analysis illustrating the most frequent themes in the dataset. Keywords like green technology, innovation, sustainable development, and others emphasize a focus on how technology can transform businesses towards sustainability. Additional terms, such as policy and digital innovation, show that integrating the regulatory framework with technological advancement is essential for successful green transitions. Next, we identified the most relevant source for green innovation publications. Leading journal include sustainability and business strategy and the environment, but none for publishing high-impact research and top teams align with this research. Their high frequency of publication underscores their influence in the academic discourse on eco-friendly business practice, positioning them as a key platform for research dissemination in this field. Finally, in this slide, we examine source production over time. We see that the journal Sustainability has emerged as a leader in green technology publications since 2010, with a steady increase in contributions. The expanding variety of journal publishing in this field reflects its interdisciplinary appeal, highlighting the growing interest in sustainability practices across various academic and professional domains. On this slide, we'll discuss the practical implication of green innovation alongside its challenges and opportunities, starting with the practical implication on the left. Green innovation open up major opportunities for startup, particularly in clean tech and renewable energy, where their agility allows them to quickly meet market demands. Startup can adapt rapidly to new technology and regulatory change, which keeps them responsive. Innovative solutions like modular solar panels and battery storage help provide clean energy access to remote areas. Additionally, digital platforms used by startups, such as those for carbon trading, help reduce market barriers and accelerate green technology adoption. On the right, we have some challenges and opportunities. The first one is funding remains a major challenge due to higher R&D cost. Regulatory barriers are another issue, as inconsistent regional policies make adoption difficult and global harmonization won't help. Cross-sector collaboration is essential, requiring partnership among the private sector, investors, and governments. With better support, startups have the potential to scale up and drive large-scale sustainability efforts. Okay, let's summarize the main insight from our study on green innovation. The study emphasized the crucial role of green innovation in achieving sustainable business success. A bibliometric analysis of 1,481 Scopus documents from 1995 until 2025 reveals that adopting green technology improves environmental performance and competitiveness. Companies that integrate green technology gain efficiency and comply better with environmental regulation. Additionally, the synergy between digital and green technology accelerates sustainable innovation, reducing environmental impact. While Scopus data may limit perspective by excluding local source, future research should include broader dataset. Startups show strong potential in green innovation, but face funding and regulatory challenges, highlighting the need for global policies and cross-sector collaboration to advance sustainable solutions. Okay, as we wrap up, I'd like to emphasize that advancing green innovation is not just a choice, it's a responsibility we all share to create a more sustainable future. The insight from this research hopefully contribute to the ongoing efforts by businesses, policymakers, and communities to adopt greener, more innovative solutions. Thank you all for your attention, and I hope today's presentation has provided valuable insight into the role of green innovation in business sustainability. Thank you.